Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. And Derek Ray here on the commentary gantry, joined by Sue Smith, who'll provide all the tactical observations. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Italy, and they take on Norway.
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
And the Italy starting 11. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Alessandro Bastoni plays alongside Federico Gatti in central defence. Nicolo Barella plays alongside Sandro Tonali in central midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Here's how Norway will begin the game. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Sander Berge in central midfield. And leading the line today is Erling Haaland. Chance to cross. Well, that is the sort of ball the keeper will gleefully grab all day long. Alessandro Bastoni. Now with Di Marco. Alessandro Bastoni. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Well, both sides guilty of giving the ball away.
Yeah, there's no real flow, is there? They've got to take more care with their passing.
Morten Thorsby. Berge with it. Well, Norway couldn't retain the ball. Ricci. Now with Di Marco. Sandro Tonali. Impressive build-up. Can he play it in? And that's where to send it. Promising move. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Berge. Riosson. Morten Thorsby. Berge with it. Thorsby. Composed and patient passing. And successfully cut out.
Yeah, anticipated well there. He was onto that in a flash.
Keane. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. That's not a bad ball. Wasteful here from Norway. Samuele Ricci. Trying to tee it up. In position. And Italy regaining possession. Haaland. It's a weighted pass. Berge. And the ball with Sørloth. Alessandro Bastoni. Samuele Ricci. Raspadori. On to Di Marco. Giacomo Raspadori. A very good tackle. Very effective pass. And he has options available. And a decent delivery. Well, thumped clear. Terrific talent, Nicolo Barella, and certainly a player who we would expect to influence the game. What might we see from him in this match?
Yeah, he's such a creative player. The close control, his agility, how technically aware he is. He's just brilliant to watch. Defenders struggle to pick him up because he's always on the move.
And taking it away. Sandro Tonali. And on to Di Lorenzo. Gatti. And Norway have it back now. Can he put them in front? Corner given. Over it comes. He'll struggle to get it away properly. Well, nothing comes of it. Barella. Federico Di Marco. Barella has it. And Keane. He read it well defensively. Holland. And credit due, a good intervention. Ricci. Moise Keane. It needs an accurate cross. It's a cross towards the near post. Giacomo Raspadori. And on to Di Lorenzo. Barella. Oh, magnificent passing.
Yeah, just wearing them down, aren't they?
Morten Thorsby. Berge with it. Promising attack this. But they took care of the situation defensively. Berge. Now Holland. Alexander Sørloth. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Barella. And now with Di Lorenzo. Samuele Ricci. And that's great work to keep it in play. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? And caught with ease, no real threat from the cross. Morten Thorsby. On to Holland. Berge. Thorsby. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. Federico Di Marco. On the ball, Bastoni. Barella. Samuele Ricci. Tonali with it. Might be onto something. To give them the advantage. Can he convert? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again, and he shows his quality to beat his man. finds a yard of space, and then his finish. It's quality, that.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Torsby. Berge with it. Martin Ødegaard. Space to exploit. But really sticking to their task defensively. Now opening things up. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration. Now and back underway. Morten Torsby read it well. Federico Gatti, and now with Di Lorenzo. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Ricci, and finding the flow. One slick pass after another. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
Berge. Torsby. They're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Could cross it in here. Useful cross towards the near post. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Teammates available. Ricci. Oh, fancy footwork. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Promising looking ball. Torsby. Great block. Alexander Sørloth. Easy meet for the goalkeeper. Sandro Tonali. Federico Di Marco. Giacomo Raspadori. Now with Di Marco. And space for them here on the flank. But the danger averted for now. And giving them too much space on the flank. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Rioson. Cross blocked. That's a good looking ball. And possession lost by Norway. And threading it through. Moise Keane. Real chance. And a goal! Almost out of sight.
Well, Well, here we can see it again. It's just sloppy defending. They've switched off at the back and don't stay with the players. They've got to do better there.
So underway again here, and they know full well this is an uphill climb. Martin Ødegaard. And the ball with Sørloth. It's with Ødegaard. Alexander Sørloth. Oh, looked rushed there. Well, threat's over for now. Nice looking move. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a great through ball. Just means the striker doesn't have to alter his running stride. And then Haaland times his run well, picks his spot, and finishes with so much power. The keeper's got no chance.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Ryerson. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Barella. Now with Di Marco. Doing well to keep it.
Yeah, they're enjoying themselves, aren't they?
Can they set up a chance? Raspadori. Oh, danger here. Showing a great defensive instinct. Oh, left his man behind here. Giacomo Raspadori. Tonali with it. Federico Di Marco. Could be dangerous. Not high quality defending. Well, had no intention of losing out. Julian Ryerson. Eyeing an opening.
Yeah, they do keep it really well, don't they?
Ryerson. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Almost at half-time, and they're making home advantage count, I think it's fair to say. Your thoughts?
I think they'll be happy with the first half. Good performance from them, played with a real intensity and quality, and going into the break being up by 2. It's a huge positive.
Impressive build-up. Alexander Sørloth. Martin Ødegaard. Sandro Tonali. Alessandro Bastoni. Alessandro Buongiorno. On to Di Marco. Dangerous ball. Unable to get a body in the way. Surely! Well, he opted for power, but off the frame of the goal.
You're right, and he's got to finish that for me. Certainly from that range, you've just got to pass it into the net.
Torsby. Good patience. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered.
Yeah, he was really committed there, wasn't he?
Raspadori. On to Di Marco. Now, options are plenty. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Ricci. Barella has it. Maybe dangerous here. Ricci. Promising position, this. Could catch them on the break. Morten Torsby. Can he keep his composure? Oh, outstanding save!
Yeah, did everything right there. Positioned well and reacted brilliantly.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Sandro Tonali. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Now opening things up. Can he do it? Oh, excellent work there to thwart a promising attack. He's driven in the corner. Oh, the threat level is still high. Danger building. And a struggle for Norway to keep possession. Alessandro Buongiorno. Barella has it. Chance to cross. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game, Sue, and giving the defenders headaches.
Well, he's been everywhere, hasn't he? And this just shows how involved he's been. And with a goal to his name, too. It's been a really strong performance.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Bergen. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. And on to Di Lorenzo. Ricci. Good through ball. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Can he put it away? Sandro Tonali. Attack looks promising. Barella. Tonali with it. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. The attack showed promise.
Yeah, it was good positioning there, wasn't it?
Alessandro Bastoni. And on to Gatti. Alessandro Buongiorno. Now with Di Marco. Sandro Tonali. Well, good use of the ball. That's a good-looking ball. Barella. Trying to plot a route. And a solid stop there. Well, opting for the short corner. Might lead to a chance. Barella has it. Sandro Tonali. Good-looking move. And whipped into the box. Italy recovering possession well. Sandro Tonali. And Keane. It's a neat move. Opportunity. A goal! Another one! It's turning into job.
Well, we can see it again, and he does well. He shows great strength and balance to fend the defender off, and then he slots it home. It's a really good goal, that.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Ayer. Determined not to give it away.
Yeah, uses his strength well there.
Sandro Tonali. Raspadori. Samuele Ricci. That's a good-looking ball. Well, had no intention of losing out. Interesting pass. Ricci. Trying to tee it up. Samuele Ricci. Oh, that's a clever ball. Really committed defending. Plenty of support here. Berger. Well, this could really help the cause. And giving it away. It's a wild passage, this.
Definitely, it's a real scrap, isn't it? They don't seem to be on the same page, do they?
Barella. Now with Gatti. Intercepted effortlessly. Haaland. And the ball with Sørloth. Berger with it. Martin Ødegaard. Ryerson. Oh, danger here. And that is offside. Alessandro Bastoni. Now with Di Marco. And Italy with the ball again. Di Marco. Tonali with it. Samuele Ricci. And now with Di Lorenzo. Distributing it well. Decent position. And on to Di Lorenzo. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Here's Keane. Oh, disappointing end to that. And over the touchline for what will be an Italy throw. And into the last 30 minutes now. Samuele Ricci. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Ricci. Oh, strong hand on the ball.
Well, it's a brilliant attacking display. So much quality in the final third. And the finishes have been really clinical. The back line just doesn't have the answers. They need to organise themselves quickly, or this could be a heavy defeat for them.
And they're raining again here. Attack after attack. Nicely played. And that was a really creditable attempt.
It was, and it's a difficult technique, and he just makes it look easy. Just unlucky that he can't finish.
Federico Di Marco. The attack showed promise. Could be troublesome. Di Marco. Danger building. And look at this! Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here we can see it again, and a simple finish it may be, but it's all about the movement in the box, just to find that yard or two of space. That's what makes it an easy finish in the end.
A glut of goals, 5-1 it is. The threat could be there. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. And still looking to get the shot off. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Crosby. And does well to keep it in play. Moise Keane. Tonali with it. Beautiful pass. Oh, a brilliant save! Did so well to keep that away from trouble. Oh, genuine chance. The delivery. Still possibilities. And take it away. Ricci. Plenty of support here. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. And he read it well. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Crosby. Very quick thinking there. Ricci. Sandro Tonali. And Keane. And quick thinking defensively. Berge. And keeping possession. Not a bit too comfortable for the goalkeeper. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Barella. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. 20 minutes to go in this one. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Gatti. And now with Di Lorenzo. Getting in there to intercept. Haaland. Crosby. Distributing it well. And whipped into the box. intervention just then amid impending danger. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Tonali with it. Credit due, a good intervention. Berge. Excellent vision. Real chance. Oh, might have been his second of the game.
He showed really good movement to get himself into those goal-scoring positions. Just couldn't quite find the clinical touch there.
Now, who can he play it to? Barella. Ricci. On to Di Marco. And played in. And a goal! Using his head in more ways than one to help the cause.
Well, this is a perfect delivery into the box. It's just begging for someone to get on the end of it. And it gives the attack the advantage. Then a brilliant finish to top it off. Met it with real confidence. That's a good goal, that.
Alexander Sørloth. Ryerson. Berge. It's with Ødegaard. Morten Thorsby. They'll get things going again with a goal kick. So making the substitution now. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Now with Gatti. Favouring possession football. Federico Gatti. Tonali with it. Key. And a good-looking pass. Fratesi. Now with Di Marco. Zaccagni. Samuele Ricci. Federico Di Marco. Just the challenge that was required. Erling Haaland. It's with Ødegaard. Berge. Haaland. Berge with it. Haaland. Can they set up a chance? Berge with it. And danger averted. Well read. Keane. Di Marco. This is looking threatening. Federico Di Marco. That's a good-looking pass. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Alexander Sørloth. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, a touch too heavy there. Now, options are plenty. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, they could break at pace. Samuele Ricci. Incisive pass. they pressed them high, and here they come. Fratesi. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Interested to get your take.
Well, they've been excellent and thoroughly deserved to win this. Some of the attacking players been a pleasure to watch. They just look so dangerous when they go forward. If I was a defender, I definitely wouldn't want to play against this team.
Rioson. And taking it away. Sandro Tonali. Thoughtful play. Julian Rioson. And showing good gameness. Fratesi. Now with Gatti. Sandro Tonali. Davide Fratesi. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Alexander Sørloth. Ball retention is often part of it. Well, unable to bend his run offside. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. And on to Di Lorenzo. Now with Gatti. And now with Di Lorenzo. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Maybe dangerous here. On the ball, Bastoni. Di Marco. Chance was building. Holland. And on to Torstvedt. The electronic board lets the fans know 3 minutes of stoppage time. Nicolo Rovella. Look as though they had attacking momentum, but not so.
Yeah, he was just in the right place at the right time. That's class defending, that.
Martin Ødegaard. Christian Torstvedt. Julian Rioson. Berge with it. And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. Sandro Tonali. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Tonali with it. Di Marco. Sandro Tonali. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, I think the coaching staff will be furious after that. They clearly didn't implement the game plan. There was no real effort either. I'm sure there'll be words in the dressing room after that performance.